Hello everyone! It's been a while since I recorded an actual gameplay video because I have been studying for exams like crazy. But we are back to Steins Gate and we're going to continue on hearing out what Makise Kurisu has to say about time travel. And how she's so beautiful! Oh my god, I love her! She's my favorite! But I never expected an older man, a professor at that, to refute an 18-year-old girl. Maybe he's just testing the genius girl's resilience. Yes, you're right. I don't know what voice I gave her. I gave her some sort of serious voice, oh no. The genius girl readily concedes the point. If she were a normal 18-year-old, it would be impossible for her to be this calm in front of all these people. A normal 18-year-old would panic when refuted by such a distinguished-looking professor. But she ain't scared. She's a freaking badass. And yet Makise Kurisu is giving off an aura of gutsiness that says I can take this guy on. Hell yeah, she can. I support her. Then what about going to the past? Going to the past is possible right now. Take a look at the sky at night. You can see light from tens of thousands of years ago, can't you? Good point. That's not time travel either! Also good point. This time it's a nearby student who objects. Well, I was just getting started. Was it just me, or did Kurisu look a little nervous just now? Ooh. Let's say we want to make a machine that could physically transport people through time. What would we need? The best candidates for this are cosmic strings and wormholes. A cosmic string is a string-shaped crevice with extreme mass. A string-shaped crevice? That must be how they entered our universe. They? Who? But do cosmic strings really exist? Ooh, so pretty! The crevice is about as wide as an elementary particle, and at least as long as the diameter of the galaxy. Of a galaxy, geez, okay. Tips list. The smallest unit of matter, however, the definition of what constitutes an elementary particle is unclear. Certain elementary particles have a corresponding antiparticle with opposite charge. Nice! Science fact! It has immersed mass, so it distorts space-time. If you were to travel through that distortion, you can make a full circle around the string in less than 360 degrees. Okay? In short, you can do something resembling a warp. This is called a space-time angular defect. When you pass through an area of angular defect, transit time becomes 0. Okay? Now we apply this to a cosmic string moving at near light speed. According to the special theory of relativity, time will flow slower for the cosmic string in relation to its surroundings. Therefore, passing through the area of angular defect would cause the transit time to become negative instead of 0. In other words, you will arrive in the past after transit. If you use 2 cosmic strings, you can do a space defect jump. If you loop back to your original location, you can return to the same time you started revolving. And that, roughly speaking, is time travel by means of cosmic strings. Whoa, she's smart. By the way, just so nobody misunderstands, cosmic strings are not the same as superstrings. What are you talking about? In physics, the theory that all matter in the universe is composed of strings, the vibrations of which manifest as the elementary particles. This theory, which posits 11 dimensions, is currently impossible to prove experimentally. However, it is said that if this theory is proven, it will explain all phenomena from the birth and scope of the universe on the micro level to elementary particles like quarks on the micro level. Okay. I don't get it, but I know Makise is really pretty. Now then, you need 3 things in order to Now then, you need 3 things in order to travel the past with cosmic strings. First, the cosmic strings themselves. 2 strings to be exact. By the way, they are hypothesized to exist only where the universe was first formed, so they might be a little hard to find. Second, you would need the energy required to make them move. What? Make them move them. Make them move them? Okay, that's confusing. Second, you would need the energy required to make them move at near light speed. Aha, I fixed the sentence. Ooh, she's smug. How much energy do you think you'd need to accelerate something as long as the Milky Way to near the speed of light? I'm pretty sure it's a little more than 1.21 gigawatts. Gigawatts? Okay. Originates from the 1980s trilogy of Hollywood movies about time machines and time paradoxes. In the first movie, the inventor of time machines said that it needed to be 1.21 gigawatts of power to travel through time. In reality, the unit gigawatt does not exist. The scripter made a spelling mistake. The correct unit is gigawatt. Okay. This earns a few chuckles from the audience. Third, you need a spaceship capable of reaching these cosmic strings and returning, with the time traveler alive, of course. What do you think, Hyonin? Care to take the challenge of cosmic string time travel? Woohoo! I'm gonna be a guinea pig! Like that's even possible! And why the hell is she addressing me? Because you were outing her. I wasn't even the one who jeered this time! Looks like Hyonin doesn't want to take the challenge. Whew. In that case, let's consider wormholes. They may be a little more realistic than cosmic strings. By the way, Hyonin, do you know what wormholes are? No, don't ask me, I'm trying to hold back here. Since I've been challenged, though, I can't leave the question unanswered. It's like a shortcut through space, right? Yes, that's correct. Whoa, I got that right! Yay! I sigh inwardly in relief. I'm terrible under pressure. If I was asked the simplest question, what'd you have for breakfast? I'd be like, I don't know. There are 2 wormholes joined by a tunnel. No matter how far away the wormholes are, transit time through the tunnel is 0. The wormhole collapses on itself due to its own immense gravity. But oh no, there's a problem. The wormhole tunnel suffers from supergravity and collapses as soon as it opens. So we need something to negate the effect of gravity. Exotic matter has negative mass and negative energy. So-called exotic matter is a substance with negative mass which repulses other matter. Negative mass, huh? Is that something that floats if you leave it on the ground? Maybe not. I can't even begin to imagine what it would be like. Makise raises her right fist. Say that the wormhole tunnel is being squished by an invisible fist. In order to pass through, you need something that could oppose my fist's grasping force, so that I can't squish anymore. Makise opens her fist. If you stabilize the tunnel with exotic matter injection, instantaneous travel between wormholes becomes possible. To travel through time, however, takes a little more effort. For example, let's say there's a wormhole entrance here in Akihabara, and the exit is in Los Angeles. First, we send the wormhole in LA all the way to the end of the universe, at near the speed of light. And once it's there, we yank it back to LA. How? According to the special theory of relativity, time slows down for objects moving at the speed of light, meaning that the hole that returned to LA would be further in the past than the Akihabara hole. So now, if Hyonin jumped into the wormhole, he'd arrive in LA several years before he left. However, this still can't be called true time travel. It only seems that way. This is called Arashima effect, something. In special relativity, a phenomenon originating from the fact that time slows down as an object approaches the speed of light. For example, imagine that an astronaut travels to a nearby star and back close to the speed of light. This trip might take a few years from the astronaut's perspective, but he would return to Earth to find that thousands of years had passed in his absence. Okay. The important part is to return to Akihabara from LA through the wormhole once more. Since the transit time is 0, Hyonin will return to Akihabara several years in the past. Time travel complete. The prerequisites for wormhole travel are simpler than the ones for cosmic string travel. First, the wormhole itself. They may exist somewhere in the universe, but nobody has ever seen one. Second, the energy required to move a wormhole to the end of the universe and back at near light speed. Third, exotic matter, which, by the way, has not been confirmed to exist. Okay. So, implementation of either one would require a ridiculous amount of effort. Now, do you see what I meant when I said that time travel is an absurd concept? Time travel theories are all just thought experiments. Not one of them can create a valuable time machine. That is my answer. Isn't there anything simpler? Like something you can pull out of the drawer and just use or something? I'm afraid not. A firm declaration. This is the limit of modern physics. I can't say how it might change in 10 years, though. Besides, even if someone did overcome the logistical requirements, there may be other factors that prevent time travel from working. And that's because fundamental problems concerning the principle of causality have not yet been solved. Okay. The scientific and I can't read big words. I know the word. Philosophical, there we go, principle that states that every event has a cause, and it is by that cause that an effect is produced. The theory of relativity is founded upon this principle. However, quantum physicists have observed microscale phenomena that do not appear to obey the principle of causality. Sorry, I've read so many big words that my vocabulary is just... You mean time paradoxes? And conservation of mass? The mass of the entire universe is constant. If a time machine traveled from the future to the past, there would suddenly be the extra mass of the time machine and its pilot in the past. I remember reading in a book, not a terribly reputable book, but still, that such a violation of mass conservation would put the universe in danger. It didn't say what kind of danger, though. If you think that conservation of mass applies to microsystems like the universe, or microsystems like atoms or elementary particles, you're mistaken. What? Is that true? Ah, she's laughing at my reaction! That little... Gah, how mortifying! Conservation of mass only applies to chemical reactions. It doesn't hold in any modern physics at all. Something can come from nothing. Wow, that's pretty amazing. Then what is the problem? The time paradox of time paradoxes. In other words, the grandfather paradox. Oh my god, so many technical things! Oh, that thing where you kill your own ancestors before you were born? As long as this paradox goes unsolved, time travel can never be realized. Never. What if you just don't kill them? You can't think of it like a sci-fi movie. It's not just about your family tree. There are far greater dangers than that. Really? It doesn't seem that dangerous. Well, the butterfly effect, if you interact with anyone from the past, that's gonna change the future drastically. Any paradox, no matter how small, would cause the total collapse of causality, relativity, and every other physical law of existence. Paradoxes are nothing more than thought experiments. They cannot occur in reality, and they should not. Nothing that has even a 0.00001% chance of causing a paradox can happen. The universe won't allow it. Wouldn't you say this is a logical conclusion? There may be loopholes, like parallel worlds or the self-consistency principle, but those seem too much like fantasy for me to accept. Gah! Rentaro is freaking suffering. I grind my teeth. When I see Makise Kurisu looking at me with her composed expression, I avert my eyes. Looks like I have no choice but to concede. Makise Kurisu truly is a genius! Yay! I ended up listening to all of Kurisu's lecture at ATF. After the two time travel theories she introduced at the beginning, she explained the rest with equal eloquence. She seemed a little nervous at first, but that quickly changed as she spoke. By the end, it was an impressive lecture. So impressive that you wouldn't think she was an 18-year-old's first time. Or it was an 18-year-old's first time. I don't know. She did well to respond to my malicious questions with sarcasm. She's got guts. Wait, why am I praising her? 'Cause you like her? Leaving that aside, I saw Makise Kurisu dead. Yeah, and yet she's alive. My memories don't mesh with reality. And not just about Kurisu. My conversations with Daru and Mayuri doesn't make sense either. Everything would be solved if I had just told myself what I saw was a dream, an illusion. It never happened. But never say never. This leaves me with no choice. After parting ways with Daru at ATF, I head to Yanabayashi Shrine. I need to get exorcised. What? An exorcism? I seriously doubt that Makise Kurisu at ATF was a ghost. Regardless, it's natural to seek an exorcism after such an experience. I'm Japanese. It's in our blood. Wait, do you mean like cleansing? Do you mean exorcism as in a demon's possessing you? Or do you mean exorcism as in you need to cleanse your soul? Yanabayashi Shrine is located on the other side of Kaneda River. To find it, enter the first side of the road after crossing Manasebashi Bridge. It's a very small shrine that doesn't fit with the surrounding multi-tenant buildings. I think we're gonna meet a new character. Kaneda Myojin is the more famous shrine in Akiba, but I deliberately chose this one. The shrine is so small, you could easily miss it if you weren't looking. Regardless, I can hear the chirping of Sigdus. Yeah. From the few trees growing here. I should know that. I watched Higurashi as a kid, which is terrible. Don't watch Higurashi if you're like 10. It's really bloody. But I should know. Mayuri! That's one of the other characters! That's one of the other characters. She was in the opening. It's Okarin! Doo-doo-doo! There are two girls standing in front of the main building. One of them is Mayuri. Ooh, I'm gonna do a new voice! The other is the docile-looking beauty in traditional Miko attire. Miko is like shrine priestess. Shrine maidens, priestesses. In the Shinto religion, Miko typically dress in a white kimono with a red hakama or skirt. The role is to assist priests with performing rituals and events. There you go. Urushibara Luka. Oh, her name is Luka. Okay, that's an easy name. A stunning example of feminine charm and grace. Lips delicate like cherry blossoms in bloom. The essence of Japanese beauty. The chief priest's son. That's right, son. What? Son? Lovely in every way, but he's a guy. I didn't even know. Well, he is beautiful, and I love him. I thought he was a girl. I don't know what kind of voice to give him. He looks so feminine. He's so cute. Good afternoon, Okabe. Okaba? I don't know. He bows his head. The voice of a girl. The mannerisms of a girl. More feminine than any girl I know. But he's a guy. Taller than Mayuri, yet oh so slender. But he's a guy. Are you like hitting on him and you're like, no, I'm straight, I can't. Whatever, man, who cares if he's a guy? Looks stunning in Miko robes. But he's a guy. Holding a bamboo broom, apparently in the middle of cleaning. But he's a guy. Oh my god. It's almost evening, yet still hot as hell outside. But he's a guy. What? Damn, Sigdus won't shut up. But he's a guy. Okay. Lukako. That blade I gave you. What happened to it? He's a friend of mine. I call him Lukako. We met when I rescued him from some aggressive photographers in Akiba's pedestrian heaven. Okay. Some neighborhoods of Tokyo, such as Akihabara, close major streets on busy shopping days. This effectively turns the street into one big sidewalk, facilitating pedestrian access. Okay. It also so happens that Lukako and Mayuri are classmates. I learned that fact after I had gotten to know him. Lukako is taken aback by my sharp question. He starts fidgeting with a flushed face and tears in his eyes. Oh no. You mean Demon Sword Samidare? Correct. I bought it for you so you could learn to control your power. Oh yeah! You bought it at Bladeworks, right? I think you said it costs $9.80. Don't say another word! Any more and they will come to silence you! They're gonna silence me! Thanks for worrying about me, Okarin! But who are they? I ignore Mayuri's question. Did we get another tip? Oh, fictional. One of the several stores in Akihabara that sells replica weapons. Items include Japanese Sengoku period swords, European middle-aged swords, and knight armor. I'm glad I'm not reading really big words anymore. That makes me happy. Oh, you're close. So, Lukako, are you making sure to practice with Samidare like I told you? Yes, I do practice swings once a day. As long as you carry it and master the Senshin Zanma, School of Swordsmanship. You can prevent the dark flame inside you from consuming your soul. Demon Sword Samidare, I can't pronounce it, may be an intimidation sword, but that is only the form it takes to hide from the world. When one worthy to wield it appears and unleashes its true power. Okay, and it was on sale for only 980 yen, tax included, so that's like $9. Thank you, Okabe. It was a wonderful present. My name isn't Okabe. Oh god. It's Okarin! I'm sorry, Kyoma. As long as you understand. Now, speak the words. Oh my god. Sai Kongaloo? No, not Kongaloo, Kongro! Yes! Sai Kongroo. Did I get it right? Lukako smiles happily as I nod. Thank you. Okay, such a lovely smile. But he's a guy. So? Doesn't matter. Such a beautiful master-disciple relationship. Mayushi's not Fujoshi, but she's getting a little excited. Fujoshi is a yaoi lover. A term for female otaku with a particular interest in yaoi, or works of fanfiction that depict homosexual relationships between men. Does not apply to female otaku in general. There you go. Huh? Mayuri, please don't imagine such things. Okay, well, I think I should end this episode with this because I did a lot of talking as Kurisu. Oh my god, I forgot her name for a second. So yeah, we have this new character here called Luca, and we're at a shrine, and I don't know what's happening, but we're communicating. So, I shall end this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do what you want, and stay tuned for the next episode of Steins Gate. Bye!